I'm just really enjoying being away from the city and engaging with our fans in a different experience instead of just at like a show experience where we only get to spend 30 to 40 seconds talking with a person here, a person there, because there's so many people and it's such a hectic setting. Whereas we're out in nature, we're in the mountains of upstate New York right now, and it's such a relaxed thing, being here for 4 or 5 days with everybody and really having enough time to sit down and learn more about our fans and them to learn more about us and just having all the time in the world to do it. It's been amazing.
APT, what's up? How you guys doing? I'm here with Scott Squigley, and I guess he's filming me. We're at the Full Moon Resort in lovely Big Indian, New York. This is upstate New York. I don't know if you can get a good view of where we're at, but because I'm a video gamer, I say it reminds me of Skyrim or The Witcher, but it's definitely very picturesque right now. Um, and we are on day one, I guess. It's felt like longer. We've been hanging out a lot, meeting a lot of new fans, and just kind of jamming around. It's been a bit more freeform than I expected it to be because we had a plan set out, but we've been kind of going with the flow, and everyone's having a lot of fun. It's actually been really cool, a lot more cool than I would expect. The food's awesome. If you have one of these, you get free drinks. I found out yesterday, so that's kind of sick. Anyways, enough about me. Let's talk about me. But no, it's just been a blast. We got these like sweet golf carts here. We can ride around. Hello. These guys have been working very, very hard to make our stay very comfortable. So thank you. Yeah, and it's just been like kind of a fun little get together. Hopefully, we'll see a few of you guys. Actually, there's a bunch of you guys here because we asked yesterday, didn't we? But we'll hopefully see more of you guys here next time. It's a blast. Scott, you having fun?
I'm having lots of fun.
You having lots of fun? Yeah, man. These guys here have gotten to see some stuff that we have not really shown or told anyone about, and got to see some. I mean, it's kind of cool because we've never been able to like open up about some of this stuff or even had the time to do it. But now we actually have like the proper setting for it, and it feels good. It's therapeutic all around. So we're gonna go get back to work, jam some songs, jam with these guys for some songs, and see where the night takes us. You guys take care.
Hey, it's Nolly here, coming from a very humid day here at the Summer Jam camp. Honestly, these last few days have been awesome. I didn't really have much of an idea about what to expect. We had a little plan in mind of what we were going to do in terms of writing and recording a song. But what I think has been super awesome is that everyone's been just having a great time without even really needing a focus. It's been so cool to walk around, talk to people, hang out. And on top of that, we've actually managed to get a serious amount of work done too. We recorded a song, and just earlier this morning I was doing a little bit of mixing in front of everyone. I think it came out pretty awesome, if I may say so myself. So yeah, I mean, I can only imagine that we're going to do something like this again in the future. I think everyone in the band feels the same way. And really just thank you to everyone that's come out and made it such a cool event. yeah, really, I hope the people that have come out have really enjoyed it and have enjoyed mingling. That's been another really cool thing, has been seeing people meeting and jamming and talking about music and talking about politics, unfortunately, and all sorts of other things. And yeah, it really has felt more like a holiday than I was expecting, to be honest. So yeah, awesome times all around. If you weren't here, we missed you. And if you are here, you rule. Cheers.
Hey ATP, what's up? Mark here. Day 2 of the All Things Periphery Summer Jam. We've had quite a long day today. It's been a lot of fun. We started the education and the sort of the songwriting portion of the classes this morning, and we've gone on straight pretty much all day. We just finished a breakout session where Nolly got his own class, Matt got his own class, Spencer got his own Pokemon class, which I didn't think we'd be doing any of, and I'm quite mad that I'm not doing it myself. And then the 3 guitar players, me, Misha, and Jake, we got our own bunch of students in here, which you may be able to hear the racket that we're causing. But it's going very well so far.
Mark, what team are you on again?
Valor, the red team. The red team. It's the only way to go. You know. No, but everything's going well here so far. And I haven't been playing Pokemon because there's no phone signal out here. So I suppose it's good for me, you know, to focus on music, my livelihood, as opposed to distractions. But everything's going well so far. Tonight we have on the agenda dinner, and then I think I was actually going to go for a swim. So the way these camps work is you work hard all day. It's class starting at 10 in the morning, and we finish at about 6:30. And then after that, it's sort of playtime. We have dinner at 6:30, and then the rest is just kind of open. You can go swimming, you can go start a fire. There's a grill over there. I think it's a grill. But there's like a fire pit. There's multiple jam rooms here. There's multiple PlayStations, and the food is amazing, I might add. And I think tonight we're actually going to have an impromptu jam session with a bunch of guys from the band, and hopefully we can kind of repeat what we did last night. And maybe it's in the documentary already, but we finished our set. We played, I think, 4 songs just for the fans when they walked in. And as soon as we finished, we handed the instruments off to some other people, and they jammed. They had no idea who each other was, and they just started jamming with each other. One of the drummers started playing a beat. A guitar player joined in, another guitarist joined in, and then a bass player joined in, and it was amazing. It was a really magical, improvised moment that was completely unscripted, and it kind of, I think, hopefully encapsulates the whole vibe of this experience, and that's the elements of unpredictability. And that's my favorite thing about this whole camp. I've gotten to know people and learned some things about some of our fans that I would have never ever known, and I think that's why I'm here in the first place. This is why it seemed like such a great idea to me. It's just getting to know people in ways that I wouldn't ever really know. You know, just meeting someone at a concert or backstage or outside of our tour bus. You don't get to get that kind of insight into people. But now it's very sort of not rushed and very patient. You get to know someone in a very a deep way.
What's up, everybody? I'm Matt. You all know who I am, I'm sure by now. I'm here at the Full Moon Resort. We're pretty much knee deep now at this point into the Summer Jam, and it's going really, really well. I was a little bit anxious, like not in a bad way, but over the past 2 days of sort of letting everything sink in, letting everything kind of everyone get settled. I wasn't sure how organized it would be, but I think today has been great because although we've had some really cool planned activities, everybody has sort of also been able to go off and do their own things and kind of find their own spaces and different people to hang out with. And it's just been really, really relaxed and really, really organic, I think, in how things have been going. So I'm really excited about that. We've been playing a lot of music. We've been working on this new song, which has been really cool. Everybody's been today, like everybody gave their input on this new song we're working on, which will be really cool as once we get to the final product of final round of that. And I mean, for me, any of these experiences, the best parts are like the parts you don't plan, like the meals. Like when you sit, like the food's really great here. So if we do this again, you got to come and just eat the food. But sitting down with different people at every meal, getting a chance to understand why they're here, how they discovered the band, what they're looking to gain from this. And across the board, I think everybody is just looking to connect with other like-minded people that have this passion for our band or the style of music that we play. And because of that, the dynamic here is just so cool. Like everybody gets along, there's no egos, everybody's very open to communicating with each other. And because of that, we're really able to do our jobs well, which means the real reason I think we're here isn't just to meet our fans and hang out with our fans. The real reason why we're here is because I think we've been through a lot. A lot of our fans are younger than us. A lot of our fans are going through things that we've already gone through. And if, at least for me, like if I can be a big brother and like help these, some of these kids or some of the people that are here like figure out better what they want to do with their lives or just answer questions that they have about deeper stuff, that to me is worth every little bit of energy we put into this thing. That's what's been so great about it. So I've been seeing fans connect with each other and help each other. I've been able to connect with people. I've been learning stuff from the fans that like have input on the music and have input on like stuff that like there's people that know more about the gear that we have than I do, which is pretty cool. So I don't know, it's just such a great vibe. The location is fantastic. I saw a family of bears last night when I was driving home, and that was pretty terrifying. But yeah, I mean, dude, overall, it's been a great experience, and we're not even halfway through yet. So I think after tomorrow, once we're really like midway into it, I'll have a better idea of everybody's spirits and if everybody's happy. So far, from who I've got a chance to talk to, everybody seems really stoked. I'm just hoping that every single person that's here is getting what they want out of this, and that it's not just, it's not disappointing for them. So we're doing our best. I think the vibe is good. We are about to go rehearse and play a couple songs. We got a tour coming up soon. so we are practicing while we're here, and that's been a really fun treat. That was like one of the most fun shows ever that we played yesterday. Sort of, we played like 4 or 5 songs, and everybody was just like surrounding us like a hardcore show. So that was really, really cool. So anyway, that's what's up. It's a really good experience so far. I'm looking forward to see where it takes us after tonight and into tomorrow, and take it day by day. But rock and roll. That really is the key, though. General communication amongst us as band members has probably been, well, at least for me, it's been one of the most profound experiences that I've gone through in how it affects my relationship with other people, too. Because we are, as Mark said yesterday, we're together all the time, we live together, we work together, we're boxed in confined spaces. We really, it's not even a choice, like, you have to learn how to communicate and function in a small space with a big group, and that's hard to do. And it's bled now into my view of other people in my life that I trust the same way. And I was talking about this at dinner last night, but it's kind of the same thing. Like, when you have people that you're so close with, it's so easy to just let your guard down and be brutal without thinking about the other person's feelings, or like thinking about how they're going to perceive it, because it's kind of like this thing like, well, we're so close, we trust each other so much, there's this unconditional support there, and it doesn't matter how I say things to them, I'm just going to say it and fuck it. And like, that's how I'm sure, at least me, like, I've been that with my parents before, with other best friends, with my bandmates. Like, it's so easy for the people we're closest to not have that impression management, as I would call it, that we really have with strangers. I mean, you and I talked about this. It's like, you know, it's so easy for a lot of us to want to put our best foot forward when we're meeting new people because we want to be liked. We want people to like us. That's just in our nature, right? But the people we should be the most careful with are the people that we're closest to, because that relationship of trust and love is so strong, and it's deserving even more so of that. And I think that's been, at least for me, that's been at the core of what we we've all learned as far as everything we're doing as a band, like not just writing songs, when we are budgeting for a tour or we're communicating an issue with our manager, it's like we need to do it in a way that's productive, but then also conscious of the parties involved. And I hate to be all hippie, I should say it's about their feelings, but it kind of is, because although people like to be, like they like to put on facades, be tough, confident, it's amazing how feelings do affect the way people take information and give information, and you don't want it. People don't want it to be this emotional thing like business and personal, but it really does cross the line. And I think the more conscious the person who's making that first step can be about that, the more successful they will be in the end.
Getting feedback, especially if it's critical from an artistic or creative standpoint, might hurt at first, but that is incredibly valuable information. If you take that in a good stride, that is the first step to changing yourself, to possibly better yourself, to work better with the people that you're working with. So while that initial sting of the criticism like seeps in, know that that's valuable. That's something that's worth it. It's worth feeling that, because that's how you know you're getting a different perspective rather than just being rooted in your own. So think about that next time you are getting kind of feedback that what you're doing isn't in the vision, or what you're doing even sucks. Even like if you're getting like bad feedback from somebody, take it as, all right, well, I didn't see it from that perspective. Maybe I'll take a second look at it, and don't just write it off as like this person is insulting me and my ego hurts, and just look at it that way.
It's always going to be embarrassing though, no matter what. Like even when you do get it, like you think, like as you said, you take it that way. 2 years later, when you think back, you're going to have grown as a person, but it's sort of like, I wish I could do that. Like, I wish I never did that, or I wish I didn't know.
I think everybody in this room can like immediately think of
exactly
like that.
But the key thing is to be able to be introspective about certain things. Like I don't know about you guys, but I've known a couple people in my life who just refuse to look at themselves as a work in progress. They refuse to look inwards and sort of critique themselves. And I think that's the first step in being able to improve yourself. If you don't look at yourself that way, then you're never going to find a moment to tell yourself, maybe I should work on this. Or maybe I should improve this about myself. Maybe this needs to be changed. So that's the first step, is being able to sort of leave yourself vulnerable.
Just to cycle back to the initial question, just for a second, you should never feel embarrassed to have a vision for what you do creatively. That seemed to be almost a source of embarrassment for you, saying you're so focused on your vision that it's being difficult for you. Like some of the best creative people I know are incredibly driven by their vision, and they really have to sweat blood and tears to be able to achieve anything that they're proud of, but the result is something that to them are incredibly powerful and representative of themselves. So please don't feel bad about having a vision. I'm sorry if it makes your process more difficult, but I think it would be worth it.
Yeah, therapy.
Hey everybody, it's Jake here at the All Things Periphery Summer Jam camp. We're here in upstate New York. It's day 2, and we've already had an enormous amount of fun. We started working on a brand new song, and we've been showing our campers the process of arranging or writing, arranging, jamming on a song, and it's been really cool because we've gotten everybody to participate, and it's we think it's very cool for people to see like how ideas get thrown around, how we implement them, how we try them, and how we jam them out, and how we arrange them as a group. And it was funny because what we noticed is that no matter if there's 6 people or there's 80 people, which there's that many people here today, the process is all the same. It's like, you know, people will throw out ideas, and we try them out, and then if they don't work, we move on to the next idea. But it's been great. I mean, everybody's been super social, and we've been getting to know everybody who's come today, and we get to have meals, and the weather's great, and saw a couple bears, and we saw a mama bear with her cubs. That was pretty exciting. But right now we're all doing our breakout sessions, and it's me, Mark, and Misha doing like guitar-oriented and rig-oriented walkthroughs, and kind of letting people have a chance to get acquainted with the stuff that we use on tour and in the recording studio. Matt and Ollie and Spencer have broken off into another group, and they're kind of talking about drums and production and bass and all that stuff. So it's cool. It's like, you kind of get to go where you want to go, do what you want to do, and it's really cool to see how into it everybody is. So I'm really glad.
How's it going, guys? This is Alex, and I'm coming to you live from Periphery Summer Jam 2016. We're here at, I can't remember where we are, Indian Springs, somewhere in New York. It's been an awesome time at this camp. I definitely, it's been great for me to have rehearsal time to set up the guys for the tour, upcoming tour that we're doing, the Sonic Unrest tour. And we've had a lot of time to clean up and label stuff and be really meticulous with everything, which I don't usually have a lot of time. Usually we have 2 or 3 days of rehearsal and we're on tour, and I kind of do all that stuff on the tour. But as far as the camp goes, man, I wish my favorite bands did this when I was younger. So this has been an awesome experience, and I can't imagine what the kids are going through, what you guys have been going through the whole time. Just to even jam, I walked in coming back from lunch. I walked into a couple guys rehearsing with. Some of the campers rehearsing with, like Matt and Mark, on playing drums and guitar, and some of the kids are awesome, man. You guys are all great musicians, and I don't know if I expected something different from this. I think it's kind of cool. It's like a summer camp. I think I expected this place to be different. I didn't even know what I was coming into because Matt really didn't tell us anything, so we just kind of showed up and we were like, all right, sweet. We're in this awesome mountains. We got the most amazing views ever. Every morning and every night, and it's nice to not have cell phone reception for once. We can put our phones down and actually talk with one another. It's been nice in catering. We can get to interact with people, and we've been sitting every day for lunch and dinner and breakfast with. We don't sit with each other as far as like the Periphery guys go. It's like the 6 of us and me and Jeff. We sit with everyone else, so we get to interact with everybody at all times. I've met people from Japan, Sweden, Australia, Mexico, St. Louis, California, New York, wherever. It's been freaking awesome, and like just to see even people coming from even Sweden. I talked to a guy that flew all the way here from Sweden just for this. It's been awesome, and Scott, you with the All Things Periphery, man, keeping the thing up, and it's been awesome keeping everyone together, and I think this has been awesome with the whole camp experience in general. Especially with like such a tight knit group that we are, like I don't think people should be afraid to like come talk to us. We're all hanging out. We're all normal dudes, like we all like do normal shit. We all play video games and go hiking and sit at the pool and eat shit. I don't know, whatever. It's like we're all normal dudes, and it's been fun to actually interact with everybody. And I think when I was, I've been a fan of music my whole life, and experiencing that with like even bands today, like hanging out with the dudes from Killswitch or the guys from Lamb of God or whatever. It's like, man, it's a nerve-wracking experience at first, but it's like once you do get to know them, it's like they're actually everyone's like just normal people, you know. So it's like I think it's great for the kids to interact with all of us and just be like, yeah, we're all normal dudes, and we can all just hang out, you know. So it's cool. But it's been an awesome time, and hopefully we can do this every year, and maybe next year we'll do a much bigger show, or bring more instruments, or I don't know, do a campfire sing along or story time, ghost stories. I don't know, whatever. I don't think we've done that yet, but maybe tonight or tomorrow. But it's been good.
Hey guys, Spencer here. This is day 2 of the Periphery Summer Jam Camp, and right now we're actually doing like split off groups where every member of the band, or kind of like 2 people at a time, will take different groups and do different things. Like right now, Matt's giving drum lessons. The guitar players are doing guitar lessons and showing like how they write and what each one of them brings to the group is really cool. And I'm actually outside here with a big old group of people. Scott, you should show them what's going on out here. Everybody's congregating, playing Pokemon Go out there. So we're talking about vocals and vocal techniques, and how I write in the band, and what I prefer to do writing wise, and catching Pokemon at the same time. It's awesome. And the staff here has been really friendly, very welcoming. The cooks here are amazing, cooking great breakfast, lunch, and dinners for us. Food has been just phenomenal. The drinks are great. Yeah, it's just all around an amazing experience for not just the fans, but us as well. We're getting to know you guys on a whole nother level than we ever had before. It's been awesome.